Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol POTN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis on Wednesday and just absolutely boomed that much more today. So certainly some updates here need to be made. And the first update is, let's just talk about some of the newest areas of support. And that level of support now, which is what I would call the ideal level of support, would be meaning, hey Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? And that would be if the price can stay up there above 13 cents. Now, don't get me wrong, if the price falls below 13, I'm not saying that that implies the entire chart is broken or ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price can somehow manage to actually stay up above 13 cents, that would definitely be a huge sign of power going forward. Next level of support after the 13 cent mark is going to be the pink line there, which on my chart is denoting the famous 200 period simple moving average. So that would be another line to keep an eye on in the event 13 cents cannot hold. But taking a step back and looking at all of this from more so the big picture point of view, that is where the purple line comes into play there, the famous 50 period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, this line here is going to move itself higher and higher. So a very basic yet highly effective way to judge the health of the move. This right here being defined as the move. Just watch that purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. How you can best visualize that, that is what's being represented. Again, yeah, staying above 13 cents, that would be great. However, from the grand scheme of it all, as long as the price is above 13, the bulls are in full control. What about levels of resistance? As far as where the sellers are at, that is right up around the 14.5 cent mark. So 14.5, public enemy number one on Friday. Good news is, assuming there's no gap downs or anything, it's not like the price has to travel a great distance before it can start doing battle with that 14.5 cent mark again. So it's looking like that has a real potential, potentially falling on Friday. But we'll see what happens with it. At the end of the day, though, what matters the most is chipping away and building those higher lows, which is what the chart has been doing. So as long as the price continues to go through those healthy consolidations, everything else will take care of itself. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.